Hey, hey. Good morning. How is everybody today? Ready for your weekend? This is me. This is Lotus. Flippin' crazy and rockin' restyles at 84 Vintage. So this morning, I'm going to give you a little overview of what sold in our live sale last night. I got my list here in case I forget. But here are the things we put that we sold in the live sale. And here's my coffee. Y'all know I don't want to lose my coffee. Everybody that watches me knows I need my caffeine. Just ask Miss BB or Miss Lydia. So here are a few of the things that sold. We sold most of the items we put in there. And the first thing we sold here was this white candlestick. This is a very nice candlestick. And this was the very first item that went in the live sale. The second item that went was this Temple of Vesta. This is a replica of the Temple of Vesta in Rome. It stood for hundreds of years, but this is actually the ruins because it was torn down sometime in the late 300s, like 394 or something like that, AD. They kept an eternal flame burning in it up until that time, and it was for the care and protection of the country there. Then we sold this book right here. This book is called Traditions, and this is we've got lots and lots of used books in here, and this one is a lovely book about traditions in the home from the early Victorian times, and it has recipes and things to do and a lot of beautiful artwork. This book will be quite enjoyable to the family that has rehomed it, to read to the children and grandchildren, to sit on their coffee table when they go after tea or coffee for their guests to flip through. It tells all about how they celebrated the different holidays, like this one is St. Patrick's Day. It gives a little bit of history of how holidays came to be and traditions came to be, like Memorial Day and all. Quite a lovely book that somebody is going to love. Miss Beverly adopted this one and all. And that's just a few of the pictures that are in here and all. One of the holidays, one of the traditions, New Year's Eve, Good Riddance Party. And so this was one of the items that sold in the live sale. The next item that sold in the live sale was this vintage Estee Lauder pomander. So this, you can put your smell goods in here. There's a little stopper on the back, and you can see the Estee Lauder label there, and hang this up in your closet or your car or anywhere you want to. A pretty little ceramic porcelain, actually, with a gold heart on it. The next thing we sold was this this angel up here. She's about 18 inches tall. This is a porcelain angel. She's got some beautiful, beautiful features. She's got metal wings on her. She's got porcelain hands and a little red bird in its nest right here in her hands. And this is a Christmas decor item, of course. It's got the little plastic stand on it like you could put on top of your Christmas tree. And my guest who purchased this purchased it for her mother. And the next item that sold was all of these Christmas tree ornaments right here. We have all these little buffalo plaid Christmas trees to hang on your tree or on your mantle, or even if you put some kind of garland or ribbon on your staircase or over your doorway, you can hang these little Christmas trees there. And all of those sold. After that, I intended to put this metal basket here in the sale too, but I forgot to, so I'll put it in maybe the Sunday one. After that, we sold this matching apron. We had sold one the other day, and I found I had another one, and this is in the black and white check, and it's a bib apron. Grateful, thankful, blessed. And this one is going to go home with somebody, gift condition, because it's brand new. After that, we sold this this orchid right here. This orchid is pretty tall. I think it was about 31 inches, and it's in a beautiful reusable pot. This is a faux orchid. It's in a dragonfly pot here, and it has a separate saucer, so if my buyer got ready to, she could borrow that pot for something else. But that was the next sale. And after that, we sold this handled basket over here. This is a vintage basket here with all of the pumpkins. These are two different sales. We sold the pumpkins and we sold the basket, but the same buyer bought both of them. She wanted to keep the pumpkins in the basket, so she bought all of those. After that, we sold this beautiful cut crystal plate here. This plate here was made in Japan. You can see right there, and it's this cut crystal glass here. Part of it is red, part of it's white, and it's going to be gorgeous as decor or on her holiday table. That's a beautiful piece right there that my guest is going to really enjoy. Then we sold this red transferware bowl over here. This is a gorgeous piece of Bristol that's got this gorgeous, beautiful, beautiful crayon on it. And the pheasants here and the roses. You can see the crayon on the back and the maker's mark here was made in England. It's a lovely, lovely piece, which will look awesome added to somebody's holiday buffet. Then after that, I'm going to set that on the apron here so that it won't be tapping on that glass. We sold this 3-tier server here. This server here will hold a 10 or a 12-inch plate or platter. I had some of them to show them when I put it in the sale, and this iron server is going home with someone else. After that, we sold this sugar mold right here. We had 2, and we still have the biggest one. This one here has 7 holes in it, and we have one left with 12 holes in it. I don't think we have any in our back inventory. I would have to look. These are the only 2 that were on the floor. And this one sold last night. We still have the 12 hole one. We also sold this vintage clock right here. This is an old GE clock, the General Electric there. And it was plugged up at the time. See the decor on it? And so it's running. You could set your clock there, and this is the original cord, and it works perfectly. This is a vintage GE clock. We sold that. And the final thing that we sold was all of these fairy lights here. These are brand new, and these were sold individually, and they went to 3 different buyers who wanted these wide mason jar light lids. And these are by Primitive by Kathy, and these fairy lights are going to go to their homes. And so these are all of the items that sold last night. Now we still have holiday items. We have Christmas albums. We have some more of the black and white check, the buffalo check. Has some blue and white Christmas even, and we still have some holiday decor, as you saw when I started the video back here. Some fall items. And this is not all of it. This is just some of it that we've got set out. And as those who were in the live sale last night saw, I rearranged this because I had some items that we were selling on it. And so now I've turned it into fall. And but we have lots of beautiful things in the shop. More than we could cover in any one video. And again, we have tons and tons of used books. We've got at least 20 boxes, more than that probably, in our back inventory that we haven't put out. We've got Sweet Pickins milk paint. We've got Fusion mineral paint. And we've just got this room packed full of beautiful things. Almost all of it's vintage. We have a little bit of new, as you saw, our dish towels and our paints and things. We've got some windows, but most everything that we carry is used and vintage. That's what we specialize in. We're a vintage shop, and we like to keep a lot of vintage in the shop. Plenty of stuff for you to come and browse through. Take your time, go through 2 or 3 times to try to see everything that we have, because we have more than you can see in one little round through the store. We just have so many treasures for you to take a look at and see what you'd like to take home with you, or what you'd like to have for a gift somewhere for someone. And I appreciate you stopping in. We are located in the Gold Bowl Shopping Mall, which is nestled between Weeks Furniture and Total Urgent Care on the highway down near the Vidalia Walmart. Y'all have a great weekend, and come see us this weekend, today, 11 to 4, or next weekend for Junkin Weekend, when all the shops in the area, both sides of the river, are engaging in their Junkin on the River activities.